Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button, also the notification bell. It will alert you to up and coming videos. And a massive thank you to all of the people who contribute to the channel and just continue to send messages and validation and clarification for all of us. Okay, so thank you. We are going to do a bit of an energy update because we have the eclipse coming up. So let's talk about that energy for you, because you know we've had the big Pisces full moon, we had the Pisces moon, full moon. We had the Aries full moon. We have had, now we're going into eclipses, and you will be feeling all of that energy. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. Some of the symptoms, there are ascension symptoms going on. So, extreme tiredness, fatigue, downloads, detoxing, hibernation is all in protection and transformation and clarity, like purifying your energy for revelations, to see truth and to be able to get new downloads, and also be able to transform and expand into those vibrationally. So everything is happening around you is for a reason. Okay, so yes, we've got more coming in. Remember all eclipses, solar, lunar, they are, I call them like big tornadoes that come in your life. Imagine a tornado and it's just stirring and shaking everything up. It's revealing everything. It is an intense energy that pushes you through the levels within yourself. And then, those energies hit, and then in 6 months, we kind of see the outcome or where we've gone, or a review of that. Also, it puts everything out on the table, so you have to then do the cleanup, the restructuring, all of the above. The other thing about eclipses, they are wild cards. So I wanted to touch on manifestations during these eclipses. It isn't a time to manifest in the normal way that we do, goals, lists, intentions, because eclipses are wild cards. Come in and change your direction, and that is energy. Think of an energy vortex. It's connected also to your vibrational level and frequency. So they're more fate driven. So they're more karmic and fate driven. So that's why it's not really an energy to sit there and do lists, intentions, endings, closing ceremonies, all of that type of thing. It's actually an energy of destabilization that will show you the new path. That's what eclipses are. Now, this destabilization brings insights, epiphanies, things to the forefront, things that are exposed. And that's what solar and lunar eclipses are really about. That's the energy. If you're trying to manifest or do, moon work and things like that in that, it's a wild card energy, and you're kind of fighting the energy of the fates and the karmic and the destined. So rather than being it's about being reactive to the destabilization, like your inspired action and the clarity that you're given, rather than being active. Okay, so it's like sitting when we watch the storm roll in, and we let the storm hit, and then we go and reassess what's happened after the storm. And these storms come in, and as you know, think of a storm rolling in where you've got to batten down the hatches, where you have to go into hermit mode, or things force you into like reclusive energy, reflective energy, because that is, and look, see, they force you into surrender. So our ancient future is coming into alignment. So that's what they're saying. Whatever is going to happen to you during these eclipses, you must surrender, because your ancient future is being aligned, okay, and bringing you into alignment. So let it happen. it's what they're showing me visually to help is, see the fire, the double dragon, dark and light, our shadow side, our light side, these two, how the yin and the yang, bringing balance, but also it's about, when I look at that card, it's really that both these dragons are really centered in this truth of this light here and coming to that in their alignment and the truth of who they are. And dragons are about burning away, seeing through and having that fire energy to actually face what we need to face or stand up. So it's very interesting. So, I lost my thought. The vision I was getting before that they were showing me was the storm. So even, if you've ever been in a boat, I have, out in a ocean and it's a storm, you have to ride the storm, and really they have to just prepare and use their skills and tools and knowledge and wisdom to govern, get through that storm. But what they do is they do go with the storm. They do actually have to, you don't fight the storm. That every sailor, every person out, imagine, because those currents, I'm just thinking of those energies like currents, like waves, and the strength of the pull of those currents and waves. That's like eclipse energy. And if you've ever been out in one, you go with it. You gather your wisdom, tools, skills, energy. You surrender to it. Thank you, Spirit. Nice of you to arrive. That's the message. Third eye chakra. So definitely epiphanies and insights are definitely coming for you. And she lotus, I've been seeing this she lotus energy in a few healings actually this week. I saw some, coming, the Phoenix rising. Thank you. Coming up out of that. So water energies, emotions, and the portal keepers. So we've definitely got, it's not a time to conjure, set intentions. It's more what I'm trying to explain is try and step back from that and witness what you're being shown. What they want to show you, everything. This is like the earth keeper here, and there's roots in the ground and the higher up, and it's amazing. So, that's about being stable, quiet, inward, into the center. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a heart activation here. So they're bringing you into full heart, infinite heart activation of who you are. So sometimes rather than getting caught up in the storm, we have to surrender to the storm. And it's about witnessing what's happening when you go through that storm, why that storm's hit, and then we assess that after. Okay, so it's a little message there. Hope I've delivered it okay. Harmonic flight and violet flame. So a lot will be burning away, but also bringing clarity. And remember those old sayings, rejection is protection. We do move through cycles of life, outgrow people, places, and situations. We are karmically destined, 2023-7, we are karmically destined to these things now. These eclipses are sending you into your destiny, see, beyond the mind. So wherever you thought, that's what true surrender is. See, realm bridger upside down. Maybe there's some things you didn't see in your future. Maybe there's some things you've been manifesting, and they're not for you. They're not on the path. They're not for your highest and best. Maybe, this is about going beyond your mind. This is about surrendering to the divine and allowing the divine to show you the way. Okay, because where you're out of alignment, up the right way here, there's symbols, there's activations, but these possibly could be on the violet flame where you couldn't go past this or see through this, because we've got gracious receptivity now and realm bridger upside down. So there is showing me that there is going to be a force to be reckoned with of where you are fighting your destiny. Earth Star Chakra, they want to now activate that into the planetary grid, into the alignment now of your true highest and best or destined or karmic cycle contracts now. Okay, into full spectrum. There's no half-heartedness here. See, realm bridger up the right way now. Crystal keys here. That's activation of energies. Stepping through. I can't make it up. Where you couldn't step through, awakened awareness in these eclipses to your home, to home for you. And your true home is in your north node, and they're going to ground that in now. So that's why we've got to hold back from setting intention, manifesting in a way of setting intention, because you're only doing that through your mind. The higher up is coming in to put you in true alignment of harmonic flight in relationship, into higher divine paths, connections, unions, journeys, your contracts here on earth, your blueprints, and it's beyond what you knew. It's beyond what you can fathom. It's beyond, there is the hidden. So, sometimes when we are manifesting, we are only coming from our limited belief and our limited mindset. So we forget that, and we're going to be, see, Scorpio, absolute transformation and regeneration. And if you look at that card, the wind is blowing these palm trees. That's a storm. Look at the eclipse energy. That is a storm coming in from the ocean. Yeah, higher purpose, into your higher purpose. And you all know higher purpose and owning who you are and the new direction and the growth and the belonging in that. And now you've got to go on the adventure and embrace those passions, desires, because eclipse energy brings in a lot of energy, a lot of passion, a lot of desire, and in that awakening. So accomplishment, joy, all these things, whether they're in your life or not, are going to be stirred up. All right. The flow, see? The flow, the luminous warrior, and we have completion, the snake eating the tail of the snake. We've got 2, the path, 32, 5, and 9, completion. And the fire, 19, 1, 9, 10, 1, new beginning. The hunter, and 22, the ghost dance, and the spiral. Spirit is stepping in here. Anywhere there's been smoke and mirrors, the cross is coming in. The center, the portals where you are now meant to karmically be and go. And that spiral's happening. You're getting pulled into that. The fire energy is there. We've got the path, balance, partnerships. 5 is the warrior, and 5 is about change, and completion, 9 into fire, 1, 1, 9, 10. So, the time master, oh my God, I did not even see that. The jaguar and the thunder, again with the eclipse energy, the thunder, the storm, the waking you up, the shaking you up out of your lower world where you have stood still. The mystical shaman is coming in, the hummingbird, the sweat lodge, and the tree of life. And there we're back to the lotus, the phoenix rising from the ashes, and we have the journey and the eagle, always 7 spiritual paths, 16, 1, 6, 7 spiritual path. But it's also the creator, and it's also seeing creator's truth and the divine truth, not yours limited in your own mind. okay? And that is also accessing us into, when we go into, see, beyond the mind in reverse is your limited mind. When we're going into unlimited mind, unlimited potential, then you are really tapped into the divine and that quantum field here. So I believe, you know, all the old ways of manifesting and things like that are going to change, and that's why a lot of you probably feel it's not working, and because there's a lot of change now coming into this quantum field and these new ways of being and doing that. So we're still working through that and getting those downloads of how that needs to go. Also, what's happening with setting, you know, the way we set new intent, manifest and things like that. It's because we are in a 2023-7. That is fate, destiny, karma, spiritual contracts. That is out of your hands. So you're sitting there trying to manifest and do these intention settings around eclipses, I'm saying. When they're like, the bigger, higher up are like, no, we're the fates, we're the destinies. We come in, we say, we hold you accountable to your destiny and future. Alrighty, I think I've got that out there. Yes, stepping into your personal power. Look at this, standing up for yourself. Look at this. Putting the past behind you. And all your shadow needs to go, or what's kept you in your shadow, I just heard will be gone. Yeah, see, the magician and decision making. So there's something coming that is unforeseen. It is around the sword of truth for people and making and being really truthful within ourselves. And also it can be the truth of the divine as well, you know, the facts. See, a lot of people are going through a lot right now because the facts are coming out. All that was hidden in the dark is now being revealed, and it doesn't matter if it's one day, a year, or 10 years ago. It is all coming out now. It's all being revealed. This is about choices and paths, higher, lower paths, and putting the past behind you with the 9 of Wands on top. Remember I said the magician. You're in an energy now where you need to go into hermit mode. Think of the storm when we have to batten down the hatches and we have to surrender to the storm. The storm awakens us. It gives us epiphanies. It shows us things that are not strong, are not held together well. It can change our whole destiny, our whole journey, our whole position, all right? So just remember that, but it's always setting you up into where you're meant to be, okay? Or what you're meant to fix or do. So, and look, victory, see, coming in. See, I cannot make it up, guys. Higher paths, higher contracts. Look at this. The High Priestess. These are things that you are meant to hear, receive, and do at a certain time. They're also secrets that were kept, that will be revealed, but it's also about using your intuition and being governed by the divine and what was written in the contracts here on earth about your direction, expansion. Sometimes we don't want to grow, sometimes we don't want to move forward, and the divine has other plans. So you're stepping into joy, courage. When you do move forward, that's when the joy comes. The Star card under the High Priestess. So blessings, alignment, star alignment, gift alignment, talent. So again, I mean, the Star card with the High Priestess alone is about you fully stepping into your divine alignment, your power, your gifts, your talents, and you are shining in that. That's messages coming from Spirit that you are meant to receive about your new beginning, where you're to build, who you're to build with. That's about building a foundation in whatever. Casting out all these people that are not for that, and I've got a feeling Spirit's about to reveal all the people that are not meant to be around you, or anyone who has been against you, attacking you, coming at you, blocking you, or there's vindication, there's clarity, the exposure, Spirit said, before the vindication. And I heard retribution. I don't know. Anyway, and so moving forward, see, it's time to move forward. You know the answers, you've got the skills, you've got the talents, you've been shown by the divine after eclipse season, or even lately, and into the divine, into these eclipse energies. You have been shown, you are being put in your boat, and this, yes, you may not feel like, the page is a student. It is a new adventure. You will feel, when you step out of your comfort zone, or you try something new and you're not sure, everything that's new, we feel like a page, it's new, but also here it's I knew there was a second message here. Also, any communication that was blocking you moving forward, these people blocking you moving forward, or lying, or whatever, or whatever the situation was, they, this false information, anywhere they've come at you with information, it's all being returned, meaning exposed. They cannot do this anymore. The deceit, the deception, trickery in reverse. So they hold no power, and their wish fulfillment, their cups are now tipped out. So this is greed. This is my troublesome card. So it means two things. The direction you're going in, it is unknown. You will feel new. You'll feel like a page, like a student. But also the second message there was anyone blocking you moving forward, out of your contract, out of your alignment, or getting in your way. I mean, the lies, the cheating, the drama, this is my troublemaker, that people not walking their talk, people spreading rumors, lies, gossips, making out they know more than they do, have more skills than they do, whatever it is, you will know, because this information here is upside down. So they've been caught out, they've been shown up. There's no more, taking people's abundance, their wish fulfillment. It didn't work. And whatever hasn't, so if you've had a lot coming at you, it hasn't worked for these people, places, situations. And for others of you, the moving on shuts all this down. There's a few messages here. When you move on from people, it shuts it down. Once you engage, you connect. I don't care if you don't like that person and you're arguing, or you believe, or you're in the banter, or you're having connection with them on whatever level. You are plugging in. You are connecting into that. When you realize you just walk away, they have no power, they have no connection, they cannot connect in, you're out of the drama, you're out of the lies, you're out of the game. When you put down your bat and ball and walk away, they can't throw the ball to you anymore. Nobody's there to throw the ball at. So for some of you, it's that, and you have to learn to do that. You might be in a stayer and a fighter and a prove my point person, and you had to learn something else here. For others of you, this is absolute attack of people blocking you or someone that was, this is a higher divine star, wish fulfillment, the new beginning, someone they're meant to build with, or where you're meant to go. Anybody trying to stop this, they have no power. All of their lies, all of their manipulation. And maybe that's why I'm hearing vindication, retribution. I don't know. I'll have to, again, look up that word. Should have went to English. No, I'm joking. I know what it means, but I want to be really specific on it. I have a funny sense of humor. So I do know, I'm just trying to think into the deeper spiritual meaning, and I want to get it right. So, but that type of thing is coming in for us to look at. Yeah, look, everywhere they had power could speak up, speak out, slander you. And anywhere they were doing moon work, ritual work, illusion, delusion, these are all in reverse. See, they can't hurt you anymore, or you've healed, or you've moved on, and maybe that's how you had to learn it in whatever way. So, and that is about closing out a cycle. Ten of Swords in reverse said you wouldn't learn the lesson. So anywhere you wouldn't learn the lesson, I'd say these eclipses are going to come in and really close this out. Okay? Anywhere you had indecision and stuff, a sort of Two of Pentacles. I mean, these eclipses are going to make things very, very clear. Who's of the light, who's of the dark, where you were, your shadow, you know, the whole thing. You know, there's just Spirit saying to me, do you want this deck? I'm hesitant on this deck. They're just saying, you know, the exposure will be there now. The truths are coming out. And they're truths physically, yeah. Where you were in conflict, where things were imbalanced, things you didn't know, or, you know, heart alignment, it's all coming back into alignment. You're becoming balanced and clear here. Absolutely, yeah. Contracts are coming in whether we like them or not. Anywhere we were not listening to our intuition and trying to be in our mind and control and do things, wish fulfillment here. So there is, and there's the Ten of Swords. That's why I had to pull this deck. So there's a reevaluation here. Yes, maybe you were wrong. Maybe you had the wrong idea of someone, something, your path, a destiny. Maybe you listened to the wrong people. Maybe you went down the wrong path. I don't know. You will know what it is. But remember, this eclipse could also be the course correction that you need. All right, because now we've got wish fulfillment up the right way, and now the Ten of Swords closed out. Over here, just a second ago, we had that exact two cards in reverse. See? So there is an ending, there is a completion, and there is a wish fulfillment. So again, yet about choices, about where you're heading, about your spiritual path, where you want to offer, and where you now want to build the Ten of Pentacles, which is something and someone or a path or a purpose or a person, all the P's, that you can build a lifetime with. And here's the new beginning and putting in the work. So whatever's going to happen, you are going to be putting in the work and going on the new path. So again, ride the storm. See the tower, the storm. It is going to bring you a reset, a new reset of energy, and everything will be illuminated with the Sun card. And you will have victory, negative or positive, it is a victory. Remember, redirection is divine's correction. You know, illumination of what you didn't see is of truth, or a higher truth, or is growth, is transformation. It gives you the opportunity to course correct. It gives you the opportunity to move in a direction. I'm just listening to Spirit, that is more fated for you, more destined. And look at that, equal, an equal give and take. You didn't have clarity about that, but that's okay. You will. You are going to. All right, my dears, I'm going to wrap it up. Appreciate you hitting the like button. So thank you. It helps the channel to grow. And we're all going through this. I don't know one person who isn't going through these energy situations on some level, in some way, mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually. But we do have to remember here, life is about constant growth and being in alignment and purifying your own energy to become in alignment. And that's how you lift others into alignment. It's about stepping out of your ego. We need our ego. We wouldn't get up and do what we're going to do. I wouldn't be sitting here doing this. You wouldn't be getting up, going to your job every day, or your passion, or your you know, whatever it is. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the ego, the shadow ego. Okay, and when you are out of that, you can really surrender to the divine. but you can also be in your truth. And that is where we get true alignment to our destiny, to our career, to our path, and sometimes that is about moving on and continually growing or outgrowing people, places, situations, belief systems, and all of the above. Remember, that is what spirituality is about. It's not about being here we go. It's about harmonizing your energies into your pure alignment and truth. Therefore, that alignment raises the vibration and activation of the grid and others to be in theirs. And therefore, we have the humanitarian raising of the collective consciousness, energy, and vibration. Imagine if we're all in our truth, absolute truth, out of that silly ego. We have that shadow ego, and we just moved through our heart space and who we loved, and nothing or what our soul loved or what our soul mission was, and nothing around that or outside that interfered. I mean, that would be a beautiful place to be, live, and change, how the world functions. Anyway, that was from Spirit. Well done, Spirit. Very good. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Have a lovely weekend and just get ready for that eclipse season 2. Don't see it as a mess or a tornado hitting you and destroying your life. Remember, it's actually trying to show you something and take over where you can't. Okay? All right, take care. Thank you. Bye.